So in order to make yourself a high-end cappuccino or even a latte, iced or hot, you always want to make sure that you do a tiny bit of water. So what we're going to be doing is mimicking an espresso shot by just using any type of instant coffee. What I do, instead of buying like an espresso machine or anything like that, you can make quality coffees at home by just using instant coffee, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to do that today. And if you guys decide to do iced coffee, you pretty much just follow the same steps, obviously just add ice. So when you go to Starbucks, obviously they're going to be using espresso, but you can do as strong as you want. A lot of people underestimate the strength of this coffee because a lot of people are like, oh my god, that's senora coffee, but you can make this as strong as you'd like. If you want it to be extremely strong like the Starbucks ones or McDonald's coffee, you can add 2 or 3 scoops of coffee. So we're gonna go ahead and dissolve this, and once it's fully dissolved, we'll go ahead and add our milk. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add our milk. And my milk of choice that I'm using is the organic unsweetened almond vanilla milk, and you can get this at Costco. It's really good, you guys. I'm obsessed with this one. So we're gonna go ahead and pour our milk into our little at-home espresso shot. So go ahead and add a lot. For my cappuccinos, I really love for it to be a lot of milk. Honestly, I don't really like for it to taste too much like coffee. We're gonna go ahead and pop this in the microwave since this milk was cold. So let's go ahead and put her in the microwave for at least a minute because we want her to be really hot. This is what I look like in the morning. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and add our creamer of choice, which is the Chobani Oat Milk Barista Pumpkin Spice. This is gonna be my first time trying this out, and I'm really excited because I've been craving the pumpkin spice ever since the pumpkin spice returned back to Starbucks. I've been wanting to go, but there's literally no Starbucks that's like super close to me. That's why I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take my ass to Target, go pick up something that would be like a dupe. So we're gonna be trying it out today in this video. Hopefully it's good. For the frothing of this, I am gonna be using my Nespresso frother. You guys can go ahead and use any frother that you have at home, you know, the little handheld ones. Those ones are obviously a little bit more affordable. You guys can get them on Amazon for anywhere from $6 to $10, so I would recommend those. But I am going to be using this because I spent so much money on this, so obviously might as well, we're going to use it. What I love about this is that it does have a hot setting, so if you're going to be drinking something hot, it does warm it up for you, which I am obsessed with. So yeah, let's go ahead and try it. I feel like recently I've been a homebody and I don't really go to Starbucks, but I want to be still on trend and feel like in the spooky fall vibes. Okay, so if you want it to be hot, you just press it once and then it starts to froth away. So as that's frothing, let me tell you guys about this. This is the Favorite Day Cold Foam Salted Caramel. This is going to be my first time trying this. I did pick this up at Target, so I'm really excited to try this out. I've never seen that they have cold foam, so I'm curious to see how this comes out. This one is cold, so it might make my cafecito a little bit cold, but that's okay because I made it super extra hot. Okay, our foam is ready. Ooh, this is how she looks. It looks so freaking yummy. So let's go ahead and do the pour. Oh, it smells so bomb. It smells like a cinnamon cookie. Oh my god. I'm excited. This is like my first pumpkin spice of the season. So let's go ahead and pour her in. Oh my god, I don't think I'm gonna have enough room for the cold foam. Well, okay, let's save some room for the cold foam. I don't even have to add this, but I'm just being extra. Okay, so I guess let's just pour her in here. Mood, it's all ugly. I thought it was gonna be like creamy. Let me taste it. It doesn't even taste like salted caramel. Anyways, let's go ahead and add some ground cinnamon to the top. That was a fail. Would not recommend this one. You guys don't get this. Let me pour the rest of it then. Oh my god, this looks so amazing. Okay, so let's just go ahead and add our ground cinnamon to the top. Doesn't this look so freaking good? Oh my god. I'm excited to taste it. Okay, well, that's our cappuccino at home, cappuccino latte. I'm so excited to try this out, you guys. I think it's a little bit too hot for... Ooh, that shit is hot. I'm gonna let this sit for a bit, and then I'm gonna clean up and we can go ahead and get started on our egg sandwich. So these are the ingredients for the egg sandwich that we're gonna be making. These are my favorite little panecitos that I use every morning. And the kind that I get are the sourdough because I'm obsessed with sourdough bread. That's literally my favorite. And I prefer to make these egg sandwiches versus going to McDonald's. They're way more economical, way healthier. This is the cheese that I like to use. I like to use the pepper jack, or sometimes I will use the other pepper jack cheese that has like cheddar in it. This one doesn't have cheddar. And for today, I'm actually going to be switching it up and adding some weenies in it. So I'm going to be making one for me and then one for Emmanuel. We're going to be using 1 egg. I usually like to use 1 egg per sandwich, but Emmanuel likes 2 eggs because I feel like guys, they just eat way more food than girls do. I don't have mayo right now, and I'm so pissed because yesterday I went to Target and I needed to pick up some mayo, but I totally forgot about it. So instead we're going to be using crema oaxaqueña just to add a little bit of like sauce to the sandwich. So let's go ahead and begin. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add some oil and make sure to let it get hot before you add the eggs, so that way it can be extra crispy. So meanwhile that is heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and take my sliced bread. You do have to cut this bread in half because it comes not cut in half. And this bread deja muchas boronas, so just make sure to use a piece of foil so that way you could just avoid a lot of mess. Okay, so we're gonna take our egg and we're just gonna crack that. Okay, so now we're just gonna go ahead and add some pepper and some salt. And then we're just gonna add our salchichas on the side. Now I'm gonna go ahead and crack my yolk. I'm gonna take my bread, and instead of mayo, I'm gonna be using crema Oaxaca. But you guys can use mayo at home. I prefer to use mayo, but we just don't have any right now. And I'm pissed because I went to Target yesterday and I should have picked that up. Nothing is worse than a dry sandwich, so make sure you use like a crema or maybe like a Thousand Island. I don't know. I guess whatever crema you guys like, or like a chipotle crema if you guys want to get like super fancy with it. I'm gonna go ahead and flip my egg because that shit already looks crispy crunchy. We're gonna flip our weenies again. You know what would have been bomb on the sandwich, babe? Arugula. Oh, to make it like more fancier.
Some lettuce.
Some lettuce? No, I think arugula.
Some onions too.
Oh yeah, like grilled onions? I'm gonna add my weenies to the sandwich already because I feel like they're already ready. Now's the time to add your cheese, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my slice of cheese. We eat egg sandwiches every single day, so we use up all the cheese. So we're gonna go ahead and put it on there, and we're gonna cover it. Make sure to cover it so that way the cheese can melt. The cheese is melted. We're gonna go ahead and add it to the sandwich. And that's our sandwich, you guys. I eat this literally every single day. It's so bomb. It's way more affordable, and it tastes way better than eating at McDonald's. Quick update, you guys. The creamer that was the pumpkin spice that we used earlier did not have sugar, I feel. So normally I use this Natural Bliss oat creamer, and this one is amazing, and it's in the brown sugar. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some of that because I feel like the pumpkin spice did not have sweetener in it. So if you guys want to add your own sugar to the creamer, make sure to do that for the pumpkin spice because it literally has no sugar. So this completes today's video. This is the egg sandwich that I eat on a regular basis, and also my coffee. I really like to eat my sandwich with a hot sauce or sriracha. Sriracha on this tastes so amazing. So if you guys try out my recipe, please be sure to tag me on Instagram. I would love to repost you guys. And also update on the pumpkin spice milk that I added. I wouldn't recommend it. I think it's literally just a milk, and I thought it was a creamer. So I'm going to be going back to the grocery store to find a better pumpkin spice creamer. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations in the comments down below. That completes today's video, and I will see you all in my next one.